What's up, guys? In this video, I'll be going over how you can make $150,000 selling toys on Amazon FBA during the Q4 and holiday seasons. So before we even get to the video, if you don't know me already, my name is Maxwell. I'm just a 17-year-old entrepreneur who goes by the nickname of the High School Hustler. And if you're trying to create an online business and make money while you sleep, then this is the channel for you, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button. In this video, I'll be going over how one couple managed to sell over $150,000 worth of toys using the retail arbitrage business model selling on Amazon FBA. Also, included in the description of this YouTube video will be a link to this exact article that I will be going over. So if you'd like to go over it on your own or in your free time, you're welcome. There's just quite a few graphs, charts, descriptions as well. So if you'd like to read that on your own, feel free to. So I thought this would be a really interesting video, just kind of going over just how powerful selling on the Amazon platform is and how this couple managed to do $150,000 in sales during Q4. Now, for those of you that aren't familiar with what exactly Q4 is, it's basically the last 3 months of the year when e-commerce sales just absolutely explode, and also includes some of the really big holidays, which include Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and some of the days leading up to Christmas. Those sales days, just your sales absolutely explode. And I wanted to go over this because I know a lot of people are looking for different ways to make money. And usually within my channel, I've my personal business model that I pursue is private label, and I do that full time at the moment. But I want to broaden the just the viewing of my channel and everything. So that's why I teach you different ways to make money. And this is a great way to make money with retail arbitrage. I mean, you don't have to have too much money to start. It's not super complicated. It's just a lot of hard work and dedication that actually goes into it, from sourcing the product from the store to actually sending it to the Amazon warehouse and getting it sold. So you can see the title of this is from their fourth quarter in 2013. So you're probably wondering, why do I have an article from almost 4 years ago? Well, to be honest, I couldn't find another article with, this detailed of charts and fees and everything. I mean, they broke it down really well. And to me, honestly, the year doesn't matter that much. I mean, just the way that they go over these different graphs and their goals and everything, it's going to be a lot easier for me to explain. And I mean, if you think about it, they did like $150,000 roughly during Q4 in 2013. I mean, imagine what they did in 2016. Imagine what they're going to try to do in 2017. I mean, honestly, the numbers are endless. I mean, if they can do it, anybody can do it. So I'm going to go into exactly what they went over, because they're kind enough to actually create this whole article about all their numbers, from the buy cost, everything they spent, their income, their profit, and everything month by month by month. So I'm going to get straight into it right now. All right, guys. So I'm going to kind of skim over this article and try to explain to you what the most important parts of this article is, so hopefully you can use this and transfer it to hopefully running your retail arbitrage business. Because guess what, guys? At the time I'm recording this, it's about the middle of October 2017, and it's already a little bit past Q4, but sales really start to pick up in those November and December months. But I want you to prepare now. I want you to know what this business model is and how it works. So before we even get into the article, retail arbitrage is the business model that this couple pursued. And that's basically going to the big box stores like the Walmarts, Targets, Toys R Us's, Walgreens, CVS, all those big box stores, and finding unique items that they're able to purchase for a lower price, obviously with the intention to resell it back on Amazon for a profit. And I think they mainly did toys in this. It might be all toys. I don't really think they stated in here, but definitely the most popular item within the retail arbitrage business model is definitely toys, and toys absolutely take off during Q4. So about their business, they don't do this full time. They say they kind of do this as like a lifestyle choice. They do it part time, which explains why they're just going all in during Q4, because that's when the margins are just absolutely insane. So let's get straight into it. Okay, they're going to have totals for October, November, and December. So they had $14,000 in sales. Obviously, you can check this chart out. It's really cool. Do it by each week. So it stays a little bit consistent until the last 2 weeks of October. So they ended up making $5,500 in profit. They spent $4,195 and just under $4,000 in Amazon fees, and actually break down some of these fees for us. So inbound transportation charges. So that's going to be after they source the product, they have to ship it to Amazon. So once they ship it to Amazon, they have to pay a fee. So they're going to get charged whatever that shipping cost is. So for that month, looks like they spent $531 to ship all their inventory to the Amazon warehouse where it's going to be stored. MF, shipping costs. So you're probably wondering what exactly the abbreviation MF stands for. It stands for merchant fulfilled. And I know a lot of people, what is merchant fulfilled? More people know about FBA. FBA is fulfillment by Amazon, whereas it's where you can send your inventory to Amazon. Amazon will store until it sells. Once it sells, Amazon will then ship it to the customer. Fulfillment by Amazon. Now, there's another option called merchant fulfilled. What basically that means is you, the seller, are fulfilling all the orders. Now, obviously, you don't get 2 day shipping. The Prime members most likely aren't going to purchase from you. But when it comes to selling during Q4, people can't keep product in stock. It just keeps flying off the shelf. Everyone is buying. And so that gives an opportunity for those merch fulfilled sellers. They don't even need to send it to the Amazon warehouse. They can just list it back on Amazon. And once it sells, they have to ship it to the customer. Obviously, their margins are going to increase as well because Amazon's not going to take as large of a fulfillment fee because Amazon's not fulfilling it. You're fulfilling it. But it's going to be a little bit more work up front because obviously you're going to have to ship it. You have to take it to the post office. But obviously you can see this $40 charge down here. They had a UPS weekly pickup, which means they're not leaving the house at all. They're literally shipping all their merchant fulfilled orders from home and paying UPS, USPS to come pick it up, probably straight off their doorstep. FBA disposal fees, usually that happens if there's a product they no longer want, they can have it destroyed. Refunds, I mean, you sell enough products, eventually you're going to get some refunds. Subscription fees, $39.99 is the Amazon fee per each month. 30-day storage fees was $138. So that's fulfillment by Amazon. That's their 30-day storage fees for all the inventory they have at their Amazon warehouses for that month. And Amazon just rolled out an article lately about how they're increasing storage fees through Q4 just because their warehouses are getting packed and everything and they need to maximize. So I think it's almost tripling. It was like 58 cents per like square foot or whatever. I think it's going up to like $1.20, $1.30. So I mean it's increasing quite a bit, but your sales are really just going to explode. So they ended up spending 55 hours. They don't have the exact breakdown this month. Let's see what else. Shipping and prepping, they spent 33 hours, completed 11 full shipments that took 3 hours on average. Okay. And it is between her and Cliff is her husband. All right. So total hours they worked, 88 hours, split between her and her husband. So $62 per hour. You can't go wrong with $62 per hour. I mean, that's really, really good money. All right. Now we're into October. I know we already did October into November. Wow, $38,000 in sales. Let's go back real quick. So in what? In October they did, 14,000 to 38,000 the next month. That's almost triple. That's really, really good margin. You can see, look, the first week, and then it just picks up and explodes. I mean, look, they did, what is that? That's income. So $17,000 in sales that last week of November. That's crazy. $8,300 plus in profit. Let's see how many hours they work. So $18,000 in profit this month. Let's see. Higher in refunds, $50 more in storage fees. Same UPS pickup. Okay, so it looks like they paid 2 times as much as last month in transportation charges. So obviously they're sending up a lot more inventory and they're fulfilling a lot more merchant fulfilled orders. I'm not sure what it was in October. It was like 50 or 60. So I mean, they've definitely have an increase in that. So that's pretty cool. Okay. Shopping, they spent 100 hours shopping. They said they had a few all-day trips, which means 8 to 12 hours. So that's a busy day, but I mean, when the money's there, I mean, look at this. Their hourly wage is $115 per hour. I mean, I know a lot of people that just go work at a restaurant and stuff like that for $10, $12 an hour when they could go out here, put in the work, just learn the process of retail arbitrage, selling on Amazon, and you can make $100+ per hour. I mean, they're doing this part time as well. I mean, if they did 8 to 12 hours all 30 days, this number would probably triple. So 63 hours prepping and shipping their shipments. Okay, so total hours spent in the month of November was 163. All right, let's see. One thing we did in November was different than other months. Over 700 merchant fulfilled orders. That is a ton. So that means they had over 700 individual items that they sold on Amazon and they shipped themselves. So obviously they're probably making a lot more after fees because they're not having to pay some of those outrageous fees that Amazon charges. Not outrageous, but the fees that they charge to fulfill the item for you to ship it to the customer, 2-day shipping, along the lines of that. All right, now on to December. This is when sales just absolutely explode. I mean, those first looks like 3 weeks, and then the week leading up to Christmas just absolutely great. $115,000 in sales. So I mean, they did about, well, I think it was $50,000 in November, about, was it $20,000 in October if I remember correctly. So I mean, they just absolutely, December sales just through the roof. Look at this, $35,000 this week, almost $55,000 in a 7-day time frame. $22,000, $198. That's a lot of money. So their cost of goods was $39,000. So obviously, when it comes to scaling your reach arbitrage business, you kind of have to have some money up front to spend on this inventory because most likely you're going to get a really, really nice return. But I mean, to do the amount of sales and to get this profit, you have to spend a lot of money. So, I mean, just save up and definitely use different credit and try to leverage your credit too so you can get reward points as well and get money cash back. All right, so their 30-day storage increased a little bit. Refunds were a lot higher, 2,568. Let's see. They shipped a little bit less this month probably. And wow, $2,000 in shipping costs for merchant fulfilled. So that means they probably sold a ton of merchant fulfilled items. $46,000 in profit 1 month. 1 month part time reach arbitrage on Amazon. One couple did $46,000, guys. If that's not shocking to you, I don't know what is. That should be pretty inspiring to show you that you can make money on Amazon. You don't have to do just reach arbitrage. You can just sell random generic items. You can do private label, which is what I do. There's tons and tons of other business models, online arbitrage, wholesale, and a couple others as well. So out of they worked a total of 31 hours, 15 hours of shopping, 16 hours of shipping and prepping. So they worked 31 hours and did over $46,000 in profit for $1,500 an hour. Tell me what job you can get right off the bat, work for 2 months, and then that third month make $1,500 per hour. You're not going to find that. The only way you can do that is selling online, guys. That's crazy. Wow. So here's some just final thoughts. Yeah, so once again, they don't do this full time. It's just part time. 15,000 a month or more right now, blah, blah, blah. So guys, that's about it. That's it for the article. If you would like to come back, read this on your own, the link is in the description for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please feel free to comment below with any questions and or video ideas you'd like to see in the future. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe as I'm always giving away different tips and tricks on how to make money online. And on that note, I'll see you guys next video.